Welcome to India. This is the Dumball Rally 2016. It's the world's ultimate banger rally, where 130 madcap motorists take cars that have seen better days.
If you're very lucky, you get one that's got some tread on the tyres.
And drive them as far as they can in just 1 week.
I only brought one pair of pants for the entire trip.
All to raise awareness and funds for the Teenage Cancer Trust.
It's all for a fantastic cause.
36 teams will be driving over 1,100 miles in just 7 days across the back roads of India.
So this is like driving in Sicily, Istanbul and Kosovo all together.
Their mission? To win as many challenges as possible.
After yesterday's challenge, this is a walk in the park.
On their action-packed road trip from Chennai to Goa.
Our horn works. That's all that matters.
This is a story of an incredible journey.
He's got a fish in his pocket.
Full of breakdowns.
We're spitting out some coolant. I don't know what that is, how it works, or what this is.
Bad luck.
You haven't just locked the keys in the car?
And unbreakable bonds.
For you, man.
It's been a hell of a journey.
This lot are idiots in India. So it's a beautiful morning in Madurai. Everyone's had a sleep of some sort, some more than others. Previously, the teams drove the longest leg of the entire trip, travelling 459 kilometres from Chennai to Madurai.
Only 275 kilometres to go. There's nothing. We'll be there, hopefully, by breakfast.
But the journey was tough for Team The Lost Car Keys.
There seems to be a lot of liquid coming out of the bottom of the car.
As their car shredded its alternator belt and had to be abandoned by the side of the road.
Our first casualty of the Dumball.
With the team split between the other cars, they were finally reunited with their fixed car.
There it is.
Back at the hotel, ready for day 2 of the rally. We're in the car park here behind the hotel where all the cars have been checked overnight, make sure that they're ready to rock and roll again.
Come on, everyone, can we get on the road, please?
God, it was really loud. What time did you go to bed?
I didn't actually go to bed.
You didn't go to bed?
Well, it got to about 4 a.m. and I got back to my room and there was a bag on my bed and there wasn't room for the pair of us.
What? I can't believe you're so polite that you didn't want to move a bag, so you just slept on the floor next to the bed.
Well, it's the Dumball, isn't it?
You'll see on the Dumball that when there's a little bit of hanging around, instead of getting upset about it, people play games. We've got the people playing rugby, there's some cricket, and over at the pub-themed Pub Crawl to Goa car, a round of darts has started. You boys having a game of darts?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to be the score person, but I'm not very good at math. You are a good shot, aren't you?
Got 20, Johnny.
20. 45.
The theme of our car was basically an English country pub. Have you seen today's specials?
No, what are today's specials?
Today's specials are spicy lamb hot pot and a large Jack Daniel's 8,000. We had a nice nut selection, salted cashews, dry roasted peanuts, and on one particular day, not been able to find anywhere for lunch. That turned out to be a bit of a winner because we managed to feed most of the squadron.
Oh, by the way, the lamb hot pot is sold out. It's gone.
Is it sold out already?
Oh,
Kitchen isn't even open.
It's sold out before you've made one. Oh, do not throw that as the man goes across the dartboard. As ever, our teams have a daily challenge, and today I'm asking them to find 2 rare Indian creatures. In a challenge I'm calling I Moustache You to Find a Cat. First challenge, we need your team to find and photograph a cat. I haven't seen a cat since I've been in India.
Second challenge, difficult challenge this one.
Photographic or video evidence with the team next to an adult male without a moustache. Yes, I said they were difficult. The more of the cats or moustacheless adult men you can find, the more points, okay? My goodness, what's going to happen today? I don't know. I just don't know.
Back home it would be easy. Anywhere other than India it would be easier. But
finding a cat is going to be
finding a cat.
We haven't seen one the whole trip.
We think we've won it already. We found an elderly Asian man without a tash. Yeah.
Might be easy on paper. You try and find a cat around here, you'll be lucky. That's going to be the hardest bit, I think. The Indian without the tash, I think, shouldn't be too bad.
As the Dumballers leave the hotel, they'll be heading south out of Madurai along the coast of the Arabian Sea and finally arriving 303 kilometres later in Trivandrum.
Anything could happen. Literally anything.
And it's not long before the mayhem begins. As the last squadron to depart, the Reds seize the opportunity to pick up some points. Persuading one of the mechanics to shave off his moustache.
There we go!
Boom! With 5 points in the bag, the Reds hit the road, and I've decided to tag along.
I'm actually going to look for an adult male now without a moustache. Oh, there's one without one. There's a man just there, an older gentleman, so clearly over 18, and without a moustache. Look, does not have one, does not have one. Doesn't have one, that's amazing. Within 10 minutes we found one. I thought it was going to be much tougher than that.
Over in the yellow squadron, and Team Fancyfuls seem to have come up with their own challenge for the day.
I'm afraid it appears we've had a crash.
Seeing how many times they can crash into squadron mates if there's grass on the wicket.
I am going to spend most of the time crashing into these guys, so just go with it.
A mere 10 minutes after leaving the hotel, and the Red Squadron have realised they're one car short.
Lost the base bandits.
Oh, they were going, yeah, they were in the right-hand lane, weren't they?
Yeah, we lost them.
In the chaos of leaving the hotel this morning, and it is pure chaos, the base bandits have got detached from their squadron here. They don't got their number, the base bandits.
We haven't lost them.
What we need to do is find the squadron leaders for this group and then ask them what they've done about organisation, everybody's mobile numbers.
Who's the squadron leader of this group?
I don't know.
We haven't lost them.
You don't know who the leader is?
The leader of the squadron, you don't choose to do it. You were told by Dumball that you were going to be squadron leaders, but the whole thing is a challenge, right? So we thought in for a penny, in for a pound. It changes it slightly because all of a sudden there are 5 other teams that are sort of looking to go, what's this all about?
My squadron leaders, they were really, really great guys. It had nothing to do with the fact that they were driving a pub.
It isn't mandatory that the teams stay in their squadrons for this event. However, it's kind of an unwritten rule that you should stick to your gangs, look after one another. It turns out that the squadron leader who's responsible hasn't got the base bandits' phone number. So we can go on without them, but it's not as much fun. It's good to stay together in your gangs.
As the red team try to discover the location of the missing car, it's a chance for me to see how they're getting on with today's challenge.
Did you just see there was a man without a moustache at that bus stop? You guys
we've already done it.
We've done it.
We've already done it.
What?
We shaved some geezer's moustache off at the start.
So you got a man. You got a man to shave his moustache off.
Northern Charm, it's called.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. You see, that's innovation.
And whilst they've stopped, they snap another local man, sans tash.
You haven't even left the city, and you've got 2 moustacheless men.
That's what happens. Who says the Red Squadron aren't organised?
Yeah,
me.
Actually,
yeah.
Unable to make contact with the missing car, the Red Squad are forced to carry on without them. Meanwhile, in the Yellow Squadron...
Here we go, 90 kilometres an hour.
And Team If There's Grass on the Wicket spot an opportunity to take revenge on the Fancyfuls.
They just banged their doors into us. Had a crash and we're going down the equivalent of the M1 motorway.
In order to inspect the damage,
wheel pulling off,
they decide to make a quick pit stop.
Oh look, we've got another team here who's just pulled over.
But it's not long until the teams become distracted.
It looks like some mooning. Is that nudity?
No.
Are you sure? Look at him! Does he think he's a real superhero? He does, doesn't he? Oh, wow. Oh, that is impressive. That is actually impressive. That's a brave manoeuvre. Superman has just stopped a truck on the motorway. A rare moment of quietness, and they're playing a game of cricket here. Oh! Who's winning? Moped on the pitch. Oh, this is brilliant. Once again, I'll remind you that we are on a motorway here. And this is a cricket game.
Coming up, coppers.
You cannot drag like this.
The police have arrived and informed us that we're not allowed to park on the motorway, which is completely fair.
Conundrums.
How old was the Queen Mother when she died?
And more collisions.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, guys.
We nearly got crushed between a truck and a bridge wall.
Welcome back to the Dumball Rally. Our Dumballers are driving 303 kilometres from Madurai to Trivandrum looking for elusive Indian cats.
If you try and find a cat around here, you'll be lucky.
And moustacheless men.
There we go! Hey, Red Squadron!
Oh. 115 kilometres into the day, and the red and yellow squadrons have pulled over for a game of motorway cricket.
We've just caught up with another squadron who have decided to play an impromptu game of cricket with locals, but we are on a motorway. Got more spectators in the central reservation now. Hey!
Police has come. Please. Its message is gone. Don't you know you cannot park like this in the highway?
Oh, okay.
Okay, please move.
Okay, so police have arrived and informed us that we're not allowed to park on the motorway, which is completely fair because you just can't. So these guys have to move. Is that a draw?
I think that's fair.
That's a draw, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure you're not hot.
Getting a little bit toasty.
Yeah. Is this protection from the cricket?
Yeah. Safety first.
Yeah. How was the game?
It was good. I got 102 not out.
Have you ever played next to a motorway cricket?
Yesterday as it happened.
Yes.
Before Indian, no, but yesterday, yes.
With the match cruelly cut short, the teams get back on the road. Halfway through the day, and whilst all the teams have picked up points for snapping men without moustaches, no one has found a cat.
Just spotted a cat.
But as they pull over for a quick lunch stop, the yellow squadron think they might be in luck.
I'm not sure it's specified real life cats. So we're kind of getting what we can.
Enjoyed that. With no points awarded for a cartoon cat, the team do manage to score 1 point for finding a waiter who is cleanly shaven.
Fantastic. Perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you.
We've got a man with that moustache. Yeah, it's all good. We're struggling with Skippy, he's a bit broken. He was on the roof. He then fell off and got run over by a lorry. So now we're just trying to get him so he's gonna... Nah. Not good.
Okay, so we appear to have found the lost BTCC base bandits.
Further along the route, and the Red Squadron have finally caught up with their absent teammates.
How did it all get lost?
You were lost, we weren't. We were waiting for you.
Yeah, arguably that is true.
But we don't have a radio, because it's Dumball. They replaced our radio with a radio that doesn't work.
Oh, sugar. Really? So you've got a radio that works now, or still no?
There aren't any left. Dumball!
I like your wiring, by the way. It's really good.
There was a little fire from that yesterday.
A little fire? I love that. A little electrical fire. Nothing to see here. External speakers as well. Give us some music. Can we have a bit of music?
With all 6 cars reunited and with the last 100 kilometres of the journey predominantly on mundane Indian highways, I've come up with a little game to keep the Red Squadron entertained.
OK, so I've decided to come in the pub crawl car because it's sort of British pub quiz time, I think. I've never done a pub quiz in a car before, it must be said. But then again, I've never been in a car that's a pub. So, question number 1. How old was the Queen Mother when she died in 2002? 102, I think. OK, so 102 for you, 94 previously for Dalmatians. Who else?
Well, the base bandits who recognise the royal family as the ultimate leaders of Britain, we think she was 103.
It's 103 for the banditry Bangra boys. She was 101. OK, question number 2. In 1978, who was the world's first test tube baby?
Great question. Do you think it's Louise Brown? It's something called Louise Brown.
Oh, who was that? Who was that? Sorry, what was the name of your team? I didn't catch it. Who was the world's first test tube baby? Louise Brown. OK, final question, everyone. How many sides does a nonagon have? Good question.
Great question.
Bloody good questions. Base bandits, have you got an answer? Okay. Okay. Yeah, how many sides does a nonagon have? Well, it has 9. 9. Obvious. Yeah, it kind of seems obvious now. The winners of our inaugural mobile pub quiz are, drum roll please, Bangra Bandits are the winners, yay!
After that little distraction, the Red Squadron have made it off the highway and into the last 60 k's of the journey. And for the first time, it's looking like all the teams might make it back to the hotel before nightfall. That is, if they don't have any more accidents on the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Sorry, guys. Yeah, we just had a major accident. But it was fine. Bloody curb just jumped out and bit us, but...
Screened her up a bit.
She's still rolling.
But it's not all bad news for the guys.
Do you know what? You know we had a massive shake above 80 kilometres an hour to the point where your nipples got all hard and sweaty. Oh. It's gone. Oh. I've straightened the tracking up by having a crash.
Just in front, and the Reds have also hit a spot of bad luck.
It's been really bad with braking since we got it, even in the town when we're driving slowly.
Team Marigold have had a near miss with a lorry, which has given them a fright.
You only got to touch the brake slightly, and then it veers to the right, and then it goes to the left, and it was really frightening. We nearly got crushed between a truck and a bridge wall.
Fortunately, the support team are close by and can assess the problem with the car's brakes.
It's really hard. We've both got kids to go back to. We're both mothers of young children. Anyway, they're fixing it now, so that's really good. Only just finished painting it today. I thought they were going to say you've driven there for 2 hours, finished painting, and put us in somebody else's car. But anyway, so Marigold's going to be even better than she was before.
With 2 new front brake pads fitted, the support team take the car up the road to see if it stopped the problem of it veering to one side.
Okay.
Didn't it just swerve again?
No, that he made it like that. See.
With the sun now well and truly set, the teams finally make it back to the hotel.
hotel in Covellin Beach. We got greeted by, well, it sounds like Indian fox hunting music, but I don't think that's what it is. Look at that man's horn. Amazing. So we just pulled the cars up, get a spot put on her head, get a shell necklace. Lovely.
Today was really good. It was hard, mainly for the driver Matty because he was driving all day. We got one photo of a non-mustachio man, and that was about it, basically. So as far as challenges go, we didn't do too well, but tomorrow's another day.
All the teams picked up points for finding at least one moustacheless man, but there was only one team who managed to find a cat.
So look, the team that I was with today actually found a cat, and it was alive.
For finding the one lonesome cat on today's route, the red team pick up an extra 5 points. Wow.
That's phenomenal that you found a cat. And you got 2 tashes?
2 tashes.
Oh, non-tashes, sorry.
Two non-tashes.
Tashless wonders.
And a great lunch as well.
And a good street lunch.
Fantastic street location lunch.
So with all the teams picking up a decent quantity of points on day 2, this is how the leaderboard stands. The Yellows move into second place after collecting 6 points, knocking the green team into third, who snapped just one moustacheless man. But storming ahead after scoring a massive 12 points are the red team.
So the second leg of the Dumball Rally is now done. We started this morning in the city of Madurai, carved our way through the chaos, and we've ended up here, the sun down and the waves crashing behind me at Covellin Beach. See you next time on the Dumball Rally.
Next time, pirates.
I think my moustache is going to sweat itself off a bit.
Problems with pace.
I think we are about 3 hours later than we thought we'd be.
And pets.
We bought a fish tank with some fish.
Majestic.